Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
What are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want to repeat of last year.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the...
Ascending. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will...
Where's my cargo? Oh, God. It's so far away.
Main locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization. It's your final destination. Once you use the cube interconnected, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of a... And remember, that's where we need you to bring her. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot. Hartman will help you get it done.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me... First, the dog tags you took from that zone. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the deaths. Suffice it to say...
1 minute remaining.
I don't have much time. See to your preparations. You'll find an official order on the
Huh? Hartman? Interesting. go. Long range.
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingen's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Order assigned.
Can I put it on cargo? Wait, where's my repair spray? Oh, I can. Yeah.
Thank you for your contribution. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
No. Finding this asshole. Oh, this is a pain. Ah. Oh crap, this is a pain to travel. Okay, this place is pain. Oh, come on, the rock. Nó xìm落去嘅。No mountain is pain. I hate the snow mountain. Good, please.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sand Porter Bridges.
Keep on keeping on. Thanks for the help.
Storing view.
One Punch Man OPM 先拿刀割喉警察，路过将横逼的警察，他们去攻击。ซ้ำหลายไหวหรือ 奶奶跟三奶奶。我去看看。是笑他。哦，公仔也嚟啊！来着。
Walked up worse.
Go.
Today's a good day.
Oh. What the? No.
shadow of a man shaped just like me. My curiosity keeps me confused. But still I stand here on my own, with nothing left to lose.
Oh, no snow? Oh.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
And with the rain I don't accept, wash away my sins. Simply trouble my walk home and my spirit. Because I never said no or put up a fight.
Oh, cool. Real fire? Big fire.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Ma, 你要抽。
Request to join UCA. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Wolverine Paw. Look at.
Please proceed into the facility with a cadaver. Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information. Keep on keeping on. Please proceed into the facility with a cadaver.
Stop punching. Okay.哦，诶，因为变成一路，今天早上我看到阿凤仔 send 的那个是拍萌木棒，拍萌那个很长的。喵喵喵喵喵喵喵喵喵喵喵。这样的。冰史莱姆做冰。
Harmon.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Yum 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 yum.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down.
倒出
Glad
来
you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there.
你有看到那个 video 那边？你看我们的
Still
group
no sign
video
of
那边，他放在线的。
You know your
我
heart
们的
stops
group
beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I
video
spend 3 minutes on the beach
然后
and then return.
拉到最下面啊，那开
60
幕
deaths
榜
and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities
你看这
to
个
search
最
the
后
beach for my departed family. This is
啊，
how
你要
I
看
live.
了开始先，
This is
开
my
始有
life.
一点的。
So, while you've traveled to and from the seam an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
lag 住了 refresher
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the
不
shape of
是
my
是煮了
heart.
出来他头刺
The doctors called it myocardial cordiphomia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartmann's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Oh, so you could say goodbye?
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too?
他
I
头
find
刺
the
还要
thought
投到家
terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a
他
while,
弄
they
到那个
started
那些
calling
那
me
些刺的食物
beach
是有一
scientist.
点很生动的
Hartman.
animation。
I'm glad we could have this conversation.
他拉那个鱼会
A body that doesn't necrotize. No
头
sign
刺
of
还要吃完。
decomposition. It's as if she were still alive.
有人来了，
Perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing we were supposed to bring?
What?
Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether.
不客气了啦，
And
越来越
this
不
was
客气了。
Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One
哎，弄不
person,
掉，算了，整条吃。
one beach.
喵喵喵。
That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every
全部
visit raises
干脆
new
全部吃完
questions. I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell?
哇，直接这样，
Normally, the souls of the dead move on.
辣椒
The
不能
beach
吃
is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side.
啊，
But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a
诶，
collective
吃的很
purgatory
爽
for
是
an army
哦
of，the
也
damned.
到了，嘟，关，关，关，
Clifford Unger.
塞在他嘴巴，你知道做什么吗？
His misery and hatred,
要到他要烤他
combined
了
with，your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our
就
world.
是意思啊，他偷吃够了，到他要被煮掉了。
Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling his strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films. You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void-outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the two void-outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman.
很久没有
Ever since,
掉下去了。
I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers.
带你
you
的
have
脚
any
下
family
丢
photographs,
molotov。
Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a Prepperone station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out.
哦，终于有魅
The
力。
assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral waste station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the
乜鬼他 spawn 張鬼多聽？
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you. Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
Keep on keeping on.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build the first step is to put a shelter with our scientists, and we don't know the first thing about Amelie's. That's a concern for her, but we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo biologist, so that way you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station. Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially...
不要玩了，被他们弄到闲掉了。
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while. No doubt the result of it. Until the site is properly decontaminated, nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions. In any event, our team, can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium.
One more thing. For this run, you'll be transporting a Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs. Apparently the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful. Make sure you keep that container. Sam, I'm sure any irregularities should...
Order assigned.
Sam, so Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock. His Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
会是很急。虽然我以前是有测过。
Bridges. I was worried you might not get here in time. I've been haunted by those visions you Doom sufferers see. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we caught it before the soup. Dying's not an option. It's not just my life you're saving here. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at... Thank you. Oh, yes. And just like that, I'm part of the UCA. Studying this fossil beach should be assuming I can prove once and for... Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can... Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata? Evidence of an
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before this stratum. Look at... Do you see that black fissure there? In the distant past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of corellium in this of all strata cannot be... It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous Paleogene, and not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata that would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse of... You've furthered our individual research and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we... But this is... See this through, Sam, and there's no...
Good work. New order available. Please...
哎，他们进了水液晶的世界。
Order assigned.
Cái chạy. เป็นบูโดวัน的这个
Count on you, Sam. Weapons restrictions lifted. Keep on keeping on.
第一天上课全部都是大部分都是这样的。哦妹，第一天上学啊，尤其是小学跟幼稚园 ，first day at school。我没有，我很开心。因为我自己时常在家都是自己一个，那个时候是独生子一个人，没有人陪我玩，去学校很多小朋友。要咩给他们哭咯，小朋友。哆啦 A 梦。是了。
behind me.
我是妈咪。
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
你还敢这样多话讲
？Much appreciated. Thanks to you, we can find. I swear, this place is bad enough.
很孤单的感觉那个时候，然后讲的东西。
You did it after all, though I. You can set up the chiral network while I work. Anyway, as it turns out, Sambridge, a local porter was on his way here with something very valuable. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks... He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field, which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier. That's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite... Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate... So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding... Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contempt... Which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me. But what does a dumb fuck go and do? He didn't even have the good sense to mark which container. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have it. Oh, Mr. Reliable. But you, to protect you against the fumes, I'll provide... Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the...
That fossil could represent... While there are examples of viviparous fish, and if it is indeed 200 million, another one of the big... Could the umbilical cord be connected to the... We must recover that cargo. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
An oxygen mask, huh? It'll filtrate the air. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue. If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on.
Nice.
Keep on keeping on.
Oh. Nice. Somewhere here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
No idea. I think I can. 呀，明天拿去做工程。滴滴滴滴滴滴滴滴。
You okay?
哦，我们在盯的感觉。自己是收购自己。